Hello, welcome to Jennifer's Magical Book Club. Today I'm here to read a novel which is called The Science of Breakable Things. I'm going to continue reading this novel from Incitement 17. Let's start. Question: how does temperature affect magnets? Materials: 3 magnets, 1 hot plate, 50 washers, 1 beaker of ice water, tongs. Hypothesis: hot magnets work better than cold magnets. Mondays are always hard, but on Monday after Thanksgiving weekend, you can tell nobody wants to be in school. Not the kids, not the teacher, not the janitors, or the lunch ladies. There's a sleepiness in everyone's eyes, a slowness in their steps, a sad in their voices. I was the only one to be happy in school, happy not to be home. Twig came to science class dragging. School is the worst torture in the world, she said, leaning her head against my shoulder as the rest of Fountain Middle's 7th graders slumped toward their desks. Good weekend? I asked. I was with my dad, so yes. Twig loves her dad more than she loves her mom. She always says so, but I don't know why. She only sees her dad a few times a year, and even though Twig's mom works a lot, she's always there for Twig, always trying. Sometimes Twig seems backward to me. We've been best friends for years now, but I don't always get her. What about you? She asked. My grandmother came over. My stomach clenched as I thought of Grandma leaving this morning, taking her flurry of noise with her. Did she give you weird Japanese presents, Korean, and yes, any board games? No, sorry. Twig sighed. I guess I shouldn't have expected anything to make this day better. Twig was always in a bad mood whenever she left her dad's house. That at least made sense to me. A few months ago, I couldn't imagine what that felt like, having a parent disappear on you. Now maybe I kind of could. Mr. Nilly clapped his hand to get us saddled, and we made our way to our seats. Even he was in a somber mood today. Holidays apparently don't make people happy. They just remind us of what we were missing every other day of the year. Today we are starting our physical science unit, and we will begin with magnets, Mr. Nilly said, trying to be chipper as usual. At your workstations, you will find 6 magnets, and you will expose these magnets to different thermal conditions. 1 magnet will be hot, 1 cold, and one at room temperature. Please work in groups of 2 or 3. I think he said some more stuff after that, going on about magnet effects and educated guesses. But I wasn't listening anymore. Twig and I were auto-piloting over to our table in the back. I miss Ronaldo, Twig sighed. Ronaldo? I said as we settled into our lap stools and started rearranging our materials. Our frogs, she said, as if that were obvious. I blinked at her. You mean the one we dissected? Twig held a hand up and looked at the sky. Rest in peace. Mr. Nilly was instructing us to note our materials and hypotheses in our lab books, and I was vaguely listening and vaguely following instructions when Derry pulled up a stool and sat down at our table. He didn't even say anything, just sat down. Here's a hypothesis. Twig wouldn't take kindly to a newcomer. I said. Twig narrowed her eyes at him in a way that was meant to be intimidating, but kind of made her look like a sleepy cat. I realized I'd never told her about Derry's potato and our weird mini conversation, although I'd meant to. George is sick, Derry said, referring to his usual lab partner. Derry seemed older than everyone else in our year, not in the way he looked, although he was the tallest boy in our class, but in the way he was. He didn't seem to care when people looked at him funny, and he didn't react the way Twig did, but doing something even weirder. He just shrugged and smiled and kept looking you right in the eye. It made me uncomfortable. So I'm done reading till the end of in the middle of assignment 17. I hope you're joining with me and see you later. Bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.